speaking of what's possible in Ohio, what is the history of this fast series? It sounded like you were like a founder of this thing, this situation.
Uh-huh. I started the Boss series for wingless sprint cars in 2011.
Which is
It
not
really
wing.
got going. Yep, wingless 410 sprint cars. It really got rocking pretty good through the 2013, 14, 15 seasons. As a racer myself, I ran more winged events, especially early in my career. And I have a lot of friends in the wing industry, especially in the southern part of Ohio, that, I raced with for years. A lot of their kids are the ones racing now. But anyway, they would ask me all the time, hey, you forgot about your wing buddies. You don't have anything to do with us anymore. And so, I knew all along I'd eventually get into the wing side of things. And there was an opportunity came up in 2018, and we just threw out there a handful. I think we did 3 races in 2018 under the Boss banner, wing 410 sprint car events, and they went really well. We did Gas City, Atomic Speedway, and the third one was Montpelier, Indiana. And our car counts were all right around 30 cars a show. I remember having 29 and 27 at the 2 races in Indiana, and I think there was a little over 30 at Atomic.
Well, so interestingly enough, that was not trying to stop you, but the All-Star Circuit of Champions was technically operating at that time period, correct?
Oh, they operated for the next 5 or 6 years after that. We've been around together for quite a while.
So what gap were you technically filling there? Because I do think people underestimate there in Ohio, there seems to be an abundant amount of cars and tracks that race weekly.
Yeah, there's Sharon Speedway is going to be running pretty much weekly this year. Wayne County Speedway, Fremont and Attica, Atomic Speedway down here. They're not as weekly of a show as what they used to be. But, yeah, we've got quite a few racetracks, and I would say on a given weekend there's close to 100 different 410 sprint cars somewhere around Ohio. They don't all race every weekend, but, there's 100 race cars, I would think, in the state of Ohio alone.
Well, and Ohio's very privileged in a sense. If you think about it, we always give, or at least even I give PA a bunch of credit for being the Hollywood of the sprint car racing industry. I think that's still a very relative, respectful claim. That is where a lot of the parts are made. That's where a lot of big things happen. It's a hub for the sprint car racing industry. But Ohio, when you say that, what other part of the country, period, has 100 410 sprint cars racing? And the 305 scene's huge over there, too. So you got close to 200 sprint cars racing every weekend in Ohio.
Yeah, it's definitely, I think it's as strong now as it's ever been. When you consider the fact that there are 305s and even 360s. There's still a lot of 360 cars out there running as well. So, yeah, we definitely are very blessed here in Ohio to have as many tracks as we do, willing to run sprint cars.